Did you go kitty, huh? What's the matter? You want some? Did you see something? Did you see? Did you go kitty? You gonna get that? Are you gonna get him? Are you gonna get him, kitty, huh? Are you gonna get him? What is that thing, huh? She has an amazing sense. She doesn't like my camera. Since I bring my camera out, she just scoots. She's kind of used to this thing here because I use it quite a bit. So she's not too, well, she's just funny. This is the most amazing creature. She's not really a cat. She's a being she's an amazing. It's hard to explain because she's as smart as a dog. I mean, she's amazing. She has no fear of anything because she's a rescued feral. She's half. I think she was a young abandoned domestic, and I snagged her when she was about 2. I think she was about 2. She's a bobtail coon. I've had a handful of cats over the years. The other cat that was as smart as this was Honey. She was a tan white Angora. Smart. Oh, she's smart. She's kind of a lot like this one in a way, but this one has a different personality to her. I mean, she's not a dog. My neighbor's dog's afraid of her. It's funny how she is, and she gets along with just about every cat. But the males always have a tendency to come over and try to take over. You know, they're very territorial. The females are more easygoing. The males, they mark off their territories, and I've had to shoo a couple of them off because I have her set up outside here, outside my door. I have a little box out there and a place where she sleeps because she's such a pain in the ass when it comes to the door. So I just let her out when I go to bed, and she has her little place out there, and I let her in when I get up, feed her and stuff. She's just, like I said, we coexist together. We're friends. She's not my cat, you know. We've decided to have a relationship. This is how I what's that? What is it? You want to get him? You going to get him? She doesn't like that. See, she's having the funniest thing with that wire. She doesn't know why it moves. It's funny. Cats. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you have a little information on her. She's my buddy. We hang out, and she's one of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen. She's just incredible. When I first got her, she was just full of fur. It took me weeks. And I thought I had it all out. And then after I got her here, I took care of her for about 2 years. And then when I brought her here, I thought I had all the hair off her. After about 6 months or so, I was brushing her and even more came out. So then I started pulling on her. And the next thing I knew, I had handfuls and handfuls. And this went on for a month. And I finally got this amazing amount of hair. I just could not believe how much hair was still in her. And now I think for her first time in her life, she is totally groomed. I call it, old hair free. I mean, her skin is healthy and breathing, and everything's just perfect for her. She's just one happy camper boy. I tell you, she was living in the bush across the street, and then now she kind of runs my world. It's funny how that works. Once you let them in, you have to adjust to them because they only move so much. So you learn this with the animals, and once they recognize that you're willing to work with them, it's amazing how the relationship works out. Once there's a lot of mutual respect and patience going on both sides of the equation. So we've settled in quite nicely, actually. So just a little history on her.